I would say
Pardon me.
welcome to the TNT podcast, but I'm kind of thinking about just making it all the Planet Dumb podcast, even the blank face ones, so we can have just like one
Just
podcast for
one.
it all.
It's
Yeah,
continuous. What's the difference between continuous and contiguous? Other than one has an N and one has a G.
contiguous. I don't know what contiguous means, like in the first
It's
place.
definitely a word. I don't know what it means either. Contiguous. Sharing a common border, touching, of 48 contiguous states. That's dumb. That's stupid.
Maybe in a narrative sense, like continuous would be the same story, and contiguous would be like the same universe but different
Yeah.
stories.
No, because there's like a million other words. I mean, it's like adjacent, neighboring, adjoining, bordering, connecting,
Those are all
touching.
very literal, though. Those are all very like
Well, it says they share a common border and then next or together. Adjacent, you could use either way.
continuous could be
Connecting.
a little bit more hypothetical.
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. An N and a G don't mean anything, right?
What do you
So
mean by
how
that?
come, like an N and a G, it's just a letter. Like usually when you change a word to mean something completely different, you put a different root on it or something.
Yeah, or like a pre or you know.
But is there any difference between contin and contig?
You know, obviously there
Oh
is.
well.
They're two different
Well.
words.
Oh, never mind. I should have not tucked out of my ass there because apparently if you just press the down arrow on the Google dictionary, it tells you the word origin, which comes from contingere.
So there is.
But now I'm going to look up continuous and see if it came from the same thing. And if it did, well then, well, close enough. It came from con and tenier.
But did you figure out what a simple shape is?
No, I still don't know what a simple shape.
Yeah, you should figure
A
that out.
shape is, what the flip? I don't want to swear.
Was your roommate a nun? What's your problem?
No, he's not here. Yeah, he was in bed until like, well, I'll make sure he's not here. You here? Nope, guess not.
Your room is like
Um,
a fucking like a toaster. Like it's not big. You can see it.
It's okay. It's a decent size.
Is it? I mean, I haven't seen it, but I just assumed it's like every other dorm.
No, it's
Pathetic.
decent. It's like a regular size room, maybe a little smaller, but
Like in comparison to my room, what is it like?
um, it's a little smaller. It's probably I don't know, 2/3, 3/4 the size.
Yeah, that's about the size mine was, except for I had 3 people in mine, and you have 2.
Yeah, and we have bunk beds, so take that.
Damn, you get the
space
lofted
into it.
beds.
Yeah, well, it sucks though.
I'm really
You
putting.
know how hard it is to make a bunk bed?
What do you mean?
How like to put the fitted sheet on it? Because you gotta put it on one
make
side
it.
and then climb on top of it. Yeah, yeah. Not like manufacture it, but you gotta like put the fitted sheet down and then like climb on top of it and pull it taut so it has enough room to go to the other side, and then like go under it and pull on it because you just can't do it right.
Wait, are they lofted beds or are they bunk beds? Like, are you on him on top of
They're
each
bunk.
other? Why
No,
didn't you
yeah,
just
I'm on
loft
top
2
of it
beds?
every night.
You know, shut up.
What's a loft and a bunk?
A lofted bed is like a bunk bed, but with the bottom out, so you can put shit.
No,
there.
no, I'm on top of him.
Okay. See, a lofted bed's nice if you want to like throw a desk under there. That's really.
I mean, we have desks too. Like we have 2 desks and 2 dressers, so it probably would make more sense if we had lofted beds. But I'm fine with the setup, like the way it is. Honestly, I really like my setup because my desk and computer are right next to a window, and it snowed,
Mhm.
and people aren't used to the snow, and so they did a kind of a poor job salting the sidewalk, and I saw the same guy almost slip and fall to his death 3 times, like in the same walk. It was about 20 feet of constant life-threatening danger for this guy.
You got to do what you got to do. If you got to go out there and risk your life.
He
Just-
laughed about it the first time. Like he even went into like a ninja pose kind of deal. I guess he knew people were looking at him. And then the second time, I think he realized he was in trouble.
Yeah,
And
you could really fuck yourself up.
Yeah, the third time he just wanted to get out of there.
It'll end up being a GIF where you're just fucking slipping around with the snow shovel, the snow plow. Have you see that?
Is there a difference?
Well, I think a snow plow is a vehicle.
A snow plow is. Yeah, that's the thing that comes through.
Yeah.
What is a jet ski on the snow called?
Snowmobile.
That one, yeah, yeah.
That's a great way to describe it.
Well, it still uses water, right? Well, no, because a jet ski like shoots water out the back.
Yeah.
But a snowmobile just has an engine.
Can you
Either way, they both let you go on top of water.
Can you imagine how much snow it would have to blow out of the back of it to make it move? If it used snow to move.
That'd be sweet. Can you imagine if Jesus was like walking on water and then someone like rode up with a jet ski?
Son of a bitch, get out of here.
Would they just like... Would everybody just turn to the other guy and like follow him from then on?
Yeah. I mean, if you had a fucking jet ski in the time of Jesus, I'm sure.
Yeah. A water snowmobile.
A water snowmobile? That's what they...
Yeah.
Look, a water snowmobile. They point at it. I don't know why they sound like that.
I don't know why anybody's going, look, a jet ski. Anyway, so...
Well, if it's fucking 3 AD, I'm sure.
3 AD, yeah. But now it's CE, be politically correct. Gee, golly.
Is it really?
Slut. Yeah, Common Era.
Fuck that.
Like,
AD.
and then it's B, because they didn't like the Christ thing. So they took it from BC, which was before Christ, and AD, which was Anno Domini, and then they made it BCE and CE for before Common Era and Common Era.
But everybody remembers it as after death. Or at least that's how I remembered it.
After death. Yeah, but I think it's supposed to be birth, though. It's like the year of our Lord, Anno Domini.
How long did he live?
So, like,
he was like 35? Theoretically?
I don't know. He was something.
That's something.
Yeah, it's the birth.
How old was Jesus? If it pulls up 2018, I'm gonna fucking... He was like 33.
Yeah, that's not too long. That's not a long time.
No.
What was the life expectancy back then?
Yeah, hold on.
Like median. Average is bad because everybody just croaked when they were a baby.
Yeah.
So it kind of brings it down.
It was about 35? That might be the average. Because that sounds really low.
0 AD median life expectancy.
It said 40% died before reaching adulthood, so...
Yeah, so that brings it down. This is male life expectancy. But this is Egypt for the first 3 centuries. Yada yada yada. You know, people lived, people died. Not really finding anything.
Here's a Reddit post just for us. I'm a wealthy, healthy Roman politician at 0 AD. What's the longest I could possibly live, or plausibly? Sorry.
Caesar was pretty healthy. So. Right.
People are throwing up some stats. So there's just a long list of emperors or whatever.
I see this.
So they have 61, 80, 79, 84, 51, 80. So it probably seemed... I don't think the life expectancy, like the actual, like how long a person can live, has increased at all.
I mean, well, those were generals too. So those were important people, you know.
Yeah,
these
but
weren't like
it's not like they're
everyday slaves.
Yeah, but think about like if they. Okay, so it's saying they were decently healthy, but they loved to drink. Not that really fucks you up all that much. I'm sure it's not good on the
most people though.
Liver and kidneys. Yeah, but do you think you could drink with the fucking emperors and generals and all that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think we'd understand each other because they'd be speaking Latin. But
how strong do you think their shit was?
I don't bet they had liquor. I bet there were some beer and wine folk. So
beer? You think beer came before liquor?
Yes.
think they came about the same
I
time.
think beer is the first. Beer is thousands of years old. I don't know if it's before wine, but it's thousands of years old.
With the carbonation? Or no?
Maybe. So let's see. First alcohol.
That has to be one of those things that was an accident, right?
I don't know. I was watching a video earlier today from Cracked. So I don't know how true it is, but
Gotta love Cracked.
yeah, Crack is good. Not if you live in a black neighborhood.
Crack is good. It's definitely cracked. Past tense crack.
Shout out to the CIA. No, okay.
Was crack CIA? I thought it was coke and LSD and all that.
No, the conspiracy, which I'm not saying all black people do crack. I was saying that there's a conspiracy that in the 80s.
Cracked and...
they planted crack in the black neighborhoods to keep the, like, get everybody addicted and keep, black people out of the economy and from being successful and yada, yada, yada.
Keep the black man down.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Wine. One of the first alcoholic beverages was mead, fermented drink made from honey and water, yada, yada, yada. Indians had some kind of rice thing called surah between 3000 and 2000 BC. Look, I want to see what they were crunking on. But anyway, in that Cracked video, they were talking about how we might have evolved even as primitive apelings and yada yadas, drinking alcohol. And apparently there's some animal that only drinks, its only sustenance is fermented tree sap.
Okay.
So there's an animal that constant drunkenness.
Like it was a cause of evolution?
Well, stuff just ferments naturally.
It was a cause of evolution, or it was...
No, like just as we evolved, we drank it. I don't know how true this was. It was a fucking crack video.
Because one of the theories of, like, intelligence, why we're smart, is, I learned this, I'm actually taking this from another podcast, that Joe Rogan podcast with a mushroom expert. He's talking about, there's this, there were, like, magic mushrooms, I can't remember the scientific name, Cephalopods or some shit like that, that would grow out of elephant shit, or just, like, large animal shit. So the theory is that very early humans, like nomadic humans, would eat these mushrooms because it's just like a steady source of nutrition out of animal shit while they're, traveling around, and they trip balls. And one of the, like, benefits, like, why they're trying to legalize it in California for medical use is it's good for, like, PTSD, because for some reason it restores parts of your brain through a process called neurogenesis. It
sounds fake.
No, it does. It's a terrible name. It sounds very sci-fi.
It sounds like not sci-fi. What's the word?
Like
I can't think of it. Crack science, I guess.
Sounds like I don't know. But this is like, at least this part is true. I don't everything before that, or everything as far as like the evolution, is obviously just theories, because we'll never know. But the theory is
you won't.
They start tripping balls, right? And like leaders, if they start tripping balls, if they had like a bad experience with like a fucking saber-tooth tiger or something like that, kind of restores that part of their brain, and they become more courageous, right? And they become better leaders. And like over millions and millions of years of like neurogenesis and all this crazy shit that these mushrooms do to you, like you get smarter. But I don't understand how that would change any form of like brain chemistry as far as like a gene. I don't know if it would cause a mutation.
I have no idea. It does look like wine came before everything else.
I figured.
And then
it's just a process of
in
leaving
the Middle
fruit
Ages,
alone,
people
right?
drank beer. Well, yeah, with sugar and yeast. At least the way we make it now.
It's one of those things, like if a process of making something is just leaving shit alone, it was probably an accident.
Yeah, it's possible. Okay, let's see. In Rome, what'd they do? because this is where this originally started from, right? They drank a lot of wine, and they diluted the wine before drinking it.
Bitches.
It says, though beer was drunk in ancient Rome, but it was replaced in popularity by wine. So they had beer long ass time ago. The Thracians consumed beer from rye. So beer is old.
This has been an educational podcast so far.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a tasteless joke?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. But first, a word from our sponsor, Stingrays.
Stingrays.
Not the animal.
Not the sea
but I
pancakes?
learned that stingrays are apparently critically endangered. So
Really?
there's like stingray activists. Yeah. This dude named James Fredericks. He goes out, like around the reef area, Australian dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he's passionate about it, whatever. Person named Linda Rhodes goes out. She almost drowned. She's alive. And Steve Irwin really took it to heart.
Damn. See, I figured it was going there.
Yeah, he's dead. He got killed by a stingray. Fuck those guys. They're not endangered. They're just pieces of shit.
How much you want to bet that stingrays are not endangered at all?
No, they're not. I looked it up today. I was like, stingray, it's a worthless animal. I was thinking, there's a lot of sea creatures.
Are they worthless?
They're just, like a whale or like a stingray, because you don't get a lot of meat from them, and they're a pain. You ever fish and you catch a stingray?
Did you say you don't get a lot of meat from a fucking whale?
No, from a stingray.
I'm sure you can
probably get a lot of meat from a whale unless it explodes.
You can get plenty
probably
of meat from a stingray.
No, you don't. Let's see. What
big ass stingray?
What kind of meat from a stingray?
Stingray meat.
Oh, whoa. Oh, never mind. Apparently you can get meat.
No shit.
Oh, no. It says smaller ones don't yield enough to be worth it.
I mean, that can be said about anything.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Disagree. No, I bet if you went out and ran over a kitten, you could eat it.
I mean, you can eat a small stingray. It's just you're not getting a whole
Maybe
lot.
You can. You die, though.
Are they poisonous?
Sting you. No, I don't know.
I don't think any stingray poison is strong enough to kill you. I don't think that was the issue. I mean, I could be very wrong.
You don't think... Wait. I don't even... Well...
Because it was definitely
I bet you could.
A puncture.
You're like a baby.
Yeah, but...
A young, suckling babe.
Who gives a fuck about babies?
How you like that word, suckling?
Suckling? I really don't know what it means. It's just put in places where I feel like it shouldn't be.
What, suckling? You feel like a baby shouldn't suckle?
Yeah, but there's also I hear it in relation to meat sometimes. Like before you eat something, it's like a suckling. Well, maybe it's suckling.
I don't know about that. I think it's just like breastfeeding.
Sucklings.
Suckle.
Unweaned child or animal. What does unweaned mean? Roast suckling pig. That's what I'm talking about in relation to meat.
Unweaned, you wean someone off the breast. They're on the breast, and then you wean them off.
Unweaned, an infant or other young mammal is not accustomed to food other than its mother's milk.
And they haven't heard that Ocean Man song yet.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand.
So yeah, it snowed.
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
Which means fucking Georgia's. I don't even really like talking about this. Not because it's not fun to talk about, but I'm kind of a snow snob at this point because I've seen it in places where it actually fucking snows.
This guy sees snow. What a cool.
I mean, I just don't like it when Georgia I do like it when Georgia shuts down. I don't like going to school. But what I don't like is people making a huge fucking deal about it because it snowed.
I care.
Do you care, though?
I cared severely. I got up this morning at 8 and went out in the snow. And I didn't even know anybody out there, but I just started throwing snowballs at people.
Did you really?
Probably more of a menace to society at that point. Yeah.
You know what I did
and
at
then
8?
This person brought out a small dog.
Oh, a scamp.
A scamp, yeah. This dude was scamping everywhere. And he's one of those dogs, he's so young he doesn't know how to run yet, so he's almost doing like 2 legs at a time, and he kind of looks like a seesaw, like one of those horses.
Yeah.
It's just like alternating between parts of his body hitting the ground.
I love Seesaw Horses.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but that was a weird way to describe it.
Like those horse rides at the mall, you know? They're on a spring or something.
Yeah, but they don't go back and forth. They just go up and down.
No, they go back and forth. What do you think? A spring just goes up and down?
Oh, those. I thought you were talking about a carousel.
No.
I mean, that's the fucking horse ride at the mall. They used to have a carousel.
A carousel?
Yes.
No, it's that thing with it's like a horse and then a spring comes out and like sticks right in his belly button.
His belly.
And then the horse. Oh, well, you know, he's got a button there. Might as well go there. And then the horse like flops back and forth, and the child, you know, thinks he's not a worthless nuisance for a minute.
Jesus.
But he is.
You had to go there?
Huh?
You had to go there?
What? What?
Calling children worthless beings? I mean, they kind of are. They just have potential.
Well, yeah, I was a worthless menace.
I was thinking about this.
Still am, probably.
I don't know how it came up. I was thinking about, like, at what age does, like, okay, so, like, say a famous artist gets their little sibling to play, like, piano. But it's kind of shitty. Like, it's kind of, like, just a shitty part. Like, it's not played very well. If, like, that little sibling was, like, 14, people would be like, well, there are, like, 14-year-olds that are really good at piano. But if it, like,
or they'd be like, why didn't, or they'd, regardless of the age, they'd just say there are people that were better at piano.
Well, you know, there's like that's sweet factor or whatever, right? But
is it
like,
for not for a 14-year-old.
Like, all right, so 14-year-olds, like, there are 14-year-olds really good at piano. But, like, if the kid was, like, 6, it's like, oh, that's really good for a 6-year-old. That's really sweet that you did that. What's the point?
Are you talking about putting them in a song?
Yeah, like, what's the cutoff age of, like, being able to get away with sucking at something?
Just don't put them in the song at all if they're bad. I don't care how old they are. I don't want to hear it.
You're focusing too much on the like, the hypothetical part of it. Just, like, let
You're
that
saying
one...
what's the age where it's like, oh, you did
cute,
okay for
suck.
your age.
Yeah.
Depends on the thing.
I think piano...
If it's like
is the cutoff is
you're
pretty early.
you're good at eating, then it's like 2, 5 maybe if you're slow.
Jesus.
But if you're like, playing the obstrusophone or something,
Obstrusophone? What?
Yeah, it's a rare instrument.
Get on MS Paint right now and draw me an obstrusophone.
No, I don't do it. I do have that one class where I just sit and I draw in paint.
Drew me that great
I like
octopus.
that class.
Yeah, I bet you
Yeah,
did.
I drew an octopus the other day, and it had a crab and a salmon.
The crab is fi. Everything else sucked ass, but the crab is fi.
Everything was good. I made air bubbles, and then I took out the color in them, so they were like clear, like air is usually clear.
Okay. But what created air bubbles in that picture?
Well, it was one of those rare oxygen squids or octopi.
It was an octopus, you fucking retard.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. It only had 7 legs, I counted, so it's really like a middle ground.
Listen.
I forgot to put an 8th one.
Okay, we can assume it's behind. Because I used to draw like an octopus with 6 tentacles and just assume the other 2 were
you just
behind.
did it wrong. Everybody thought it was a squid.
Do squids have 6?
Yeah. It's a cephalopod. Not an octolopod.
You sure about that?
Yeah, no, it's an octopod, but how come it's not a cephalopod?
Does that mean it has 6 appendages?
I mean, 6 legs, and I think it's got 2 like diddly arms or something, right? And they like pop off and it can diddle.
Cephalopod is a member of the mollusk, essentially, class, such as squid, octopus. No, an octopus is a cephalopod. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that means 6.
An octopus is a cephalopod?
Yes.
Those lying bastards.
Bilateral
me
body
fooled the
body
whole time.
symmetry, a pointed head, a set of arms or tentacles. Yeah.
Well, did you know that an octopus, some of them breathe air?
Is that true?
Well, yeah, because everything breathes air. It just they have gills.
No, everything breathes oxygen.
Don't you feel dumb? Well, yeah, oxygen is.
No, it's not.
What they do is they take the air from the water, and then they air it through their blood.
I should really eat your ass for that.
No, because it's true though.
It's not. It's not true.
Yeah, I mean, the the proof is in the puss.
Cephalopods are also another one of those really weird kind of fish or kind of animals where scientists look at it and it's like, yeah, that's an alien.
This is not right.
We
Yeah,
don't know shit about that thing. I'm serious.
I changed up my diet K today.
I was gonna talk about cuttlefish, but you really fucked me up. You really
No,
just got
no,
me right there.
I you were like 2 words in, and I felt bad about interrupting you. I want to hear about a cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish, like scientists look at it and they go on their DNA and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's got like nothing in common with any other animal on the planet.
What about a scuttlefish?
They can't like,
That's got a lot of common with those.
unless I'm wrong and I've been fed like really bad information. Cephalopods like have very little to any genetic like relations to any other animal on the planet. Maybe a little bit, but like whatever meteor they rode on to get here, it's been here for a while, so they have a little bit of genetic crossover. Just weird animals.
You know what I'm thinking?
What you thinking?
I'm thinking Ceph. That word, I don't think it means 6. I think it means brain.
Definitely doesn't mean 6. I don't know where you got that.
Well, I think it means brain because you ever hear of encephalitis?
No,
Well, you might think it's a fish because
definitely not.
it's got ceph in it, but it's not. It's not a fish. Believe it or not,
CEPH.
it's a brain inflammation. So, a cephalopod, I bet, means that it has a pod. Is a pod a leg?
I'm just gonna let you figure this out.
Does that mean it has? Does that mean? I mean, because I would think a pod would be a leg. So maybe it means like it has a brain leg.
Ceph means head.
Okay, well, so it has a head leg. Is that what it has? Because a pod's got to be a leg, right? Or no, that's a ped. No, a ped's a foot.
Yeah, but that could be one of those things where it's like the difference between Greek and Roman or whatever, or Latin.
Well, those were 2 different countries. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but whatever. There's like Greek roots and then there's Latin roots.
The bad thing is you're exactly right because it says the Latin root word ped and its Greek counterpart pod both mean foot.
Motherfucker.
But you were wrong because you said Roman.
I said Latin right after that because I realized I was wrong. They spoke Latin in Rome, right?
Well, you just said you were wrong, so I don't even need to prove it
Hey,
anymore.
fuck you. How about that?
I mean, it happens.
That's why I got pod head right, bitch.
You got podhead? So I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, because I had a fucking Tide Pod.
It's not infectious, is it?
No, I ate a Tide Pod, actually. I swallowed it.
Tide Pod sounds like an amphibian.
Tide Pod? You're right.
Yeah.
It's definitely the pod.
Because you...
It's all those feet they have. All those legs.
Yeah, because a pod is a foot. You're right. So yeah, so an octopus and a squid are both a head foot.
Mm-hmm. Head ass, if you will. You know why?
Yeah, well,
because
an ass and a foot are a different
it's
thing.
because your appendages are directly in the head. There's no body. There's no fucking.
Well, that should be a head leg then.
Yeah, but pod and ped don't mean foot specifically.
I thought you were the guy who knew the Latin.
Please don't go up like that anymore.
Latin foot.
Just, go on to images. Hold on. Latin foot.
It is Ped.
Left foot.
These are people who got dumb tattoos that they probably regret by now.
Oh god, these are terrible.
Let me look this up.
This
Greek foot.
This is like a really bad Photoshop tattoo.
Oh.
It's got like Comic Sans.
Apparently, Greek is a kind of foot where the middle toe, or not the middle toe, but the second toe is really long.
Yeah, Greek things are like, that's one of those. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with this person's foot? Jesus Christ, their toes are so long. She's got finger toes.
Finger toes? That's called a hand pod, right? A man pod. Because man means hand.
A Greek foot has like a pronounced knuckle. And it's really kind of fucking me up.
The Latin word man means hand, so yeah, that's a man pod.
Is it Celtic or Celtic?
Celtic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, you're right. I have a Celtic foot, apparently. If you have a Germanic foot, which is like your big toe is bigger.
That thing looks so nasty.
Oh my god. How do you walk?
It's not right. I don't know. It looks like a flipper.
You know what's fucking amazing?
What?
I'm pretty sure we're still alive in Rust.
Oh yeah.
And I found a really cool cave, pretty close to where we were sleeping.
Is it a good cave?
Yeah.
Oh, you said it was cool, didn't you?
Yeah.
But see, I was more paying attention to
Romantic.
Well, something else, yeah. Well, toes and feet and the assorted likes. Wow, that came off as really fetishy, didn't it?
Yeah. What's the outline of the podcast so far? Did we start with shapes or did we start with something else?
Oh wow, you said outline and then you said shapes.
Is that worth saying wow to?
Well, a shape has an outline, doesn't it? A shape is an outline.
Not necessarily.
Right? Well, not when you do it.
You're right. Really. Why does Rust send me through this menu where I have to pick my resolution and shit every time?
Who? Menu? Well, that's because you're not pressing the skip button.
Yeah, but it pulls it up every time. It doesn't matter if I have to click the skip.
No, you got to click the skip menu button.
Oh.
It's
Well, fuck me, right?
No, it's if you press X and Alt at the same time, it'll skip the menu, and you have to hit F4.
When I can.
What?
I was waiting for you to
I'm gonna try it.
do a dome.
No. I think so. Did you know that if you press the Windows key and R at the same time, it brings up Run?
Yeah. You mean the command prompt?
Wow.
You mean run. Oh wait, no, you're right.
I mean Run. Yeah, of course, as always.
What's the command prompt button?
This guy with the fucking feet that don't run.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're a. What did you say you were? A Greek pod? Something?
Celtic?
Oh, Celtic pod. That's worse.
Do you think it's weird to be
It's almost
proud of what white you are?
Yeah. Look, that's the thing. You ask like a white person.
Oh, where are you from?
Where you're from?
Wait,
You usually mean like, oh well, you got an accent. Are you from like South Carolina or something?
yeah.
But then they're like, oh, I'm like 3/4 Germanic and like 2/8 or not 2/8 but like 1/8 Filipino and 1/32 Cherokee. And
really, it's like look at all the
die.
look at all the people my ancestors raped. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
Really, it's only.
All right. Can I say something controversial?
Yes, of course.
I don't know if we might get banned from YouTube.
Is it that bad?
I don't know if I'll say it. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, go ahead.
It's about rape.
Ooh. Yeah. No, go ahead.
Should I say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Rape and murder I don't think they're very good. I don't think you should do it.
Wow. I mean, here I was like thinking that we could monetize this.
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a call from,
Home.
I think, Jeff Bezos. I think he heard that. He said, yeah, he said he's gonna take us off.
Jeff Bezos.
He said he's, yeah, yeah, Jeff. I couldn't think of anybody else who runs the internet. So,
Bill Gates would have made more sense.
what?
Not really. I mean,
they're both rich. Did you know that?
I was thinking Homeland Security, actually.
Did you know the last podcast we did was so good? I got a call from
Jeff Bezos,
the White House. No, don't be ridiculous. I got a call from the White House, and they said it was one of the best things of American culture that's been produced since one of the best pieces of film that America has produced in a long time.
Is it being added
Since
to an
the moon
archive?
landing, actually.
Oh
Huh?
shit! Not with the moon landing, it's fake.
No, I'm kidding. The National Film Registry. We're going there.
Apparently, it's pretty hard to get into that. Why don't they just register everything?
Because that you don't want to watch anything bad. Like if you're an alien and you come by and like we killed ourselves 3,000 years ago or something, and you're like, oh, I want to pull up this, and it's like
13 Reasons
Construction
Why.
Sluts 5 or something, and you're watching it and you're like, wow, this is what they watch.
It's like Construction Sluts.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a big genre of pornography, isn't
No,
it?
it isn't. Is it really?
Construction. I mean, it's got to be.
Like doing their driveway, getting done in the driveway.
Well, it's like you're constructing and then you're kamucking everywhere.
What?
I don't know. You're leaving a big mess and you're.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
What's wrong?
You're the one that doesn't construct.
Is that really a thing? Do you watch this?
It's gotta be. I've. I mean, not personally, but
You have a friend.
No, I don't have any friends, but I do know of a guy that watches it.
You have a friend that watches it.
Who?
Do you have a friend that watches it?
I don't know that guy.
Is it your roommate? Do you just like peer over the bunk bed?
No, I'm top bunk, so usually I make noise and let him wonder what I'm doing.
Oh God,
He can't see. He'd have to. I can just look down, but he can't just look up because his neck's not that long. He's not like a giraffe. Yeah, I wish he was.
what would he have to do to you to punish him with having sex above him? Not that you could pull that off, but
Oh man, you got me. No, he'd have to.
we're still
He'd have
alive.
to
I'm in the
ask
game now.
me,
Just to
he'd probably have to like ask me politely not to, and I'd show him a lesson.
oh,
I tried to burp.
was that a burp?
No, it was like I tried to do that, but well, you see, it came out weird.
Quality podcast.
It kind of came out like you have a spring or a string on a spool, and you try to unravel it from the spool. You ever do that, like in your spare time or something?
Spool.
Yes, a string on a spool, and you're trying to pull it, and then you find out that you've been pulling and pulling, but the string is wrapped under itself, and so the spool just kind of stops, and then it won't go, but you're still making the effort, but it just doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You ever do that? Well, that's what happened when I tried to burp. So.
I had to think about fishing line to relate to your fucking weird story there.
Wow, what a man you are.
I mean, I don't work with spools.
Little do you know, I fish with a sewing string. So.
Oh God.
How about that?
Poor fish. That's that shit you can cut yourself with really easy, and you just don't think about it.
No, it's the thing about it, it's especially attractive to cephalopods. See, they're too smart because they have a brain leg, so they know about the regular fishing line, but they're not up to snuff on their spools.
All right, first of all, two things. One, this is going to be public, right? Like, we're actually releasing this, and people are going to watch it, possibly.
No, they're not.
Two, no, you're right. Nobody's ever going to watch this. Two, I found a fucking Christmas tree in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did you cut it down? It's a little late for that, isn't it?
I know, dude. There's like, what's that fucking other battle royale game we play? Fortnite.
Um, Halloween. Oh, yeah.
The fucking bus is still like with Christmas lights and shit like that.
When do you think you should stop saying Happy New Year?
Fucking, you should never say Happy New Year.
You should never say it.
No, I just don't give a fuck. Just shut up.
Well, Well, okay. Then.
Uh,
Mr. Grinch.
dude, I found hair. I found like a hairdo.
Like a weave.
Yeah, kinda. It's for a black guy, which is appropriate because I've been made a black man in this. Not that I didn't want to be one, but
Hey, can you send me invite?
I sure can. We're gonna play this right now. Not that I have a problem with it. Just asking.
Yeah, why not?
It should be in your
I
history.
have $35 on Steam. I don't know what I'm gonna buy.
I'll potentially buy whatever you buy for more.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna buy.
I thought I was getting.
You ever getting
I
that?
thought I was getting an error message to send you an invite. I really just sent you like 4, thinking that
You sent me
it
3.
wasn't working. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not letting me join right now anyway, so
Why?
that's probably good because we don't want to be both talking about the same thing. That's not,
Well, yeah.
you know what I mean. That's unprofessional.
We're really gonna have
You know
to.
what that is?
Me? Do I know what?
No. If we were both on it, because then we'd be focusing on something else.
Yeah, you're right. We'll do that afterwards. Because this is
Yeah,
a professional podcast that people watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's professional. We actually got a new sponsor this week though, not Stingrays. Stingrays can go fuck themselves. They're almost.
Dude, what's your
as
fucking
whales.
problem?
Well, they're just. It's another one of those sea creatures. Yeah, I was talking today.
Stop talking to people. Stop
Yeah,
thinking
some-
about shit. Stop thinking about whales. Just stop.
talking about whales. Yeah, that's about it's a worthless creature.
Yeah.
It contributes nothing to society, and it got me thinking. I think it's all of those air-breathing water dwellers. Except for an octopus.
Jesus.
But like a dolphin, it breathes air, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's correct. Well, you know what else a dolphin does?
What?
It rapes.
It does rape. It is a fucking rapist.
And as we already established, it's not very good. You shouldn't rape.
Man, you're just sprinkling all kinds of shit, and for people to
Yeah.
you're just like setting up your own callbacks. I'm proud of you.
It's really a coincidence, but yeah. I mean, because it comes up in a lot of aspects of life where you got to think, maybe.
I should really stop playing this because I know my keyboard is gonna be picked up with a mic, but I don't give a fuck. I take a lot of comfort in knowing that people won't watch this.
Yeah. You know what I take a lot of comfort in?
What?
Like a soft pillow.
Fuck.
It's really
Fuck
nice.
you.
Like lay my head against it.
If we knew for some reason that this is gonna blow up and there's gonna be like 1 million viewers tomorrow, we'd be very different.
Yeah. Well, I already got a call from the White House, so we probably will.
Trump is gonna tweet it out, and then like people are gonna hate the podcast anyways, just because it's him.
Yeah.
He should.
Well, it was Vice President Jeff Bezos that called me. He said, we did
Vice
good.
President.
But he didn't like that I said rape and murder were bad. Is that slander? Can I say that? That Jeff Bezos is okay with rape and murder?
Yes.
Oh, he's not. I don't think. He might be.
Slander is. What is slander?
Slander is.
It's not just talking bad about somebody.
I think it's like. I think it is. I think it's spreading a lie.
It's spreading a lie, but it has to. I'm pretty sure our wonderful AP government teacher freshman year told us the fine line between slander and free speech was possibly preventing somebody from getting a job or doing.
Oh.
So like if you say, "Hey, Jeff Bezos thinks fucking rape is good," and then.
Wait, why'd you say that, dude? Why are you lying?
And
why are you gonna lie?
And then Amazon's like, "We don't want you to lead us anymore." That would be slander.
Well, I wouldn't want a raping murderess to lead me either.
You know how,
not that Jeff Bezos is.
You know how like slander and defamation of character always go hand in hand? Like they're always in the same like sentence.
Yeah.
Do you think they can be separate? Or are they just a part of
Maybe.
the same charge? Like it's just a long name for a charge.
Well, I was really thinking about something completely different
As
while
you
you were
always
saying that.
are.
Um, well, I was thinking about, slander is one of those words where it doesn't really sound like what it means.
What do you think it sounds like?
Like, I would think you would, like, slander some margarine on a piece of toast, but doesn't that sound right?
It kind of sounds like, and it's not far off from like the actual definition, but it sounds like fucking up somebody in a freestyle rap battle. I slandered that bitch.
You would slander him?
I slandered him. My man got slandered, bro. I can't be seen with him. He got slandered.
I still think it sounds like you would, like, slander together a nice peanut butter and jelly
Why do you want
sandwich.
it to be about food?
Like,
It's not a tasty word. It doesn't.
well, you could, like, slander. You could have, like, slanderous body fluids, like, just pooling in your floors. I don't know. It just
fuck?
it sounds like a liquid word.
It sounds like you killed somebody.
I know. I mean, I didn't say what kind of body fluids. I'm not Jeff Bezos or anything. Not that he would
How
do
do you
that.
say his name? Because
But,
I've said Bezos like 4 times. I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
You say Bezos?
Yeah. Is it Bezos?
Like he's a what? Dude, if he was Mexican, that'd be sweet.
Bezos? It'd be fucking.
Yeah, it'd be almost like
Jeff-
money, which is basically what he
My
is.
name is Jeff Money.
I mean, it basically is synonymous anyway. Jeff Bezos and money.
Yeah, I mean he's the richest man alive right now. He took it from Bill Gates.
Same.
Kids will think that he's the badass, but we all know Billy Gates is the best.
Yeah.
All that.
Well, you can't be a badass if you rape and murder people. Not that Jeff Bezos would do that, but if he did.
Hashtag not my Jeff Bezos.
No, he doesn't rape and murder people, I don't think. I don't know,
What does sulfur do other than smell bad?
though. Make gunpowder.
Oh, you're right. So it stinks and kills people. What a
Uh-huh.
nice mineral.
It also can make acid.
Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid.
Ah. So it fucking burns, it kills, and it smells bad. Is there anything good that comes from sulfur? Other than like it being good for your skin when it's not in bullet form.
Well, what if it is? I
Just
mean,
laughed at my own joke. I feel bad.
I don't know why that's bad. Like if you laugh at your own joke,
I don't know.
I don't get why that's bad. Like if it's funny, shouldn't you laugh?
When people laugh before it's out, like they laugh in the process of making the joke. The only person that could get away with it is Dave Chappelle. But she can get.
I know. I think if you do a joke, and you like kind of laugh a little bit while you're saying it, but it still comes out coherently.
Well, you do it a lot,
Yeah.
so you're defending yourself right now.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
But it's not bad. It's not the bad
Probably
kind.
right.
Like if you
It's got a motivation.
if you get the joke out, you laugh a little bit in the process. That's okay. But if you like tell a joke and start fucking like crying laughing at your own joke,
Even then, I don't think that's too bad. Because I feel like you were. I don't know. Because I feel like the only bad thing about that is that you hype it up. Then.
well, there's a difference between laughing at. There's something.
Between laughing and yeah, there's a big difference.
There's just something that's been built like really close to us. No, like laughing at something is different from making a joke and like laughing at your own joke. So think about it like if you're making an observational joke, like that bit looked like this, like you're laughing at the fact that bit looks like that.
Oh,
Not-
okay. Yeah, I get what you're
But if you're like knock knock and then you fucking start laughing at your own shit, like it's just weird. There's been a small I don't know what kind of fucking animals they think possess the planet, but there's some weird screeches going on.
I looked up a pterodactyl the other day.
Don't do that. Don't say it like that.
Oh, you're right. I forgot to take off the P.
You did not forget.
I
Did you
looked at
actually do that?
Well, of course not.
This bit just said pterodactyl.
Anyways, I looked up one of those pterodactyls,
There you go.
and apparently, they don't really have wings. They just have like webbed, skin between their fingers. Like they just have arms and hands, and then they just have like a web.
What you?
to their hands, and they like fly on that.
What do you think a wing is?
Well, it's not like a wing would have a structure to it, but I think they just have like this thing of this like a frog has webbed fingers, but they have like a webbed underarm.
I mean, I guess.
So I think pterodactyl just means like wing hand.
I wouldn't say that it's not a wing though. It's definitely a wing.
I wouldn't. Did you know that the pterodactyl isn't a specific animal?
I did know that.
You did?
Yes.
Did you know that it's a reptile?
I don't think that's right.
Did you know that I'm on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia is not allowed to be wrong
Is that true?
legally? Yeah, otherwise it's slander, and Jeff Bezos will sue him.
What artist were you looking at where you found out that it was just wrong? Like it was the first Wikipedia page you found was wrong. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I might have it on my phone.
Something about the heart.
Jimmy Buffett. I
Yeah,
found I found Jimmy Buffett's was wrong, and it was like this guy who really didn't like Jimmy Buffett. Let's see if I can find it. Because I've never seen someone with as much of a personal vendetta against a one-hit wonder before.
What was his one hit? Not gonna lie, I don't know.
Margaritaville.
Yeah.
Made a restaurant after it.
Yeah, because he didn't make enough money off the song.
I bet he did. You know what the restaurant's called?
Margaritaville?
No.
It's not?
It's called it's Mojito Town. No, it is Margaritaville.
Okay.
Let me find my my picture.
I was really gonna be mad if it was fucking Mojito Town.
I'm gonna make a Mojito Town. Mojito sounds nasty though.
What is it? Is it one of those fucking...
One of those things, one of those like drinks, but it's got mint. I don't like mint in a drink.
You don't?
No. I like it in a peppermint. But a mint, mint julep. Get out of here. And who's julep?
Who is julep?
Well, what does that mean? What's a julep?
It's a fucking tulip, but it's got a big nose.
It's not a Gentile? Is that what you're gonna say?
No, you just missed my very racist joke, but...
What'd you say?
I said it's a tulip, but with a big nose.
Well, the Gentile is just a non-Jew, so...
Oh, I didn't know
that. Let's see. I want to find this Jimmy Buffett.
Is that really
thing.
what that is?
Is it a Gentile? Yeah.
I guess it's like an
Where's
infidel.
Is an infidel just a non?
I think.
What is an infidel? A non-Muslim?
Possibly.
Ooh, what is this? I found Jimmy Buffett. Okay.
Infidel. A person who does not
okay.
believe in religion or who adheres to religion other than one's own. Adhering to
okay.
What?
Jimmy Buffett actually has two restaurants named after songs. I'm not even kidding. He has a song called Cheeseburger in Paradise and a restaurant named Cheeseburger in Paradise.
What is this issue?
And then, but someone, I don't know. Someone wrote in, Parrot Head's mourning his sudden and tragic death. Patrick is most upset. Rip Jimmy. And then, I like this. It talks about albums, and it says, this no-talent dickweed opened a god-awful restaurant in Orlando called Margaritaville. He spelled it wrong. In spite of it being a steaming pile shit of a restaurant, pile shit of instead of pile of shit, a collection of great employees came out of there, notably Tom Big Dog McKellar, Chris the Donger, Tang, Stephen Maxwell, a bunch of other people, Ryan Porter, Zach Rago, Georgie, one half Spick, one half Hick Badillo.
Oh, God.
Yada yada yada. Johnny Miller, too many to mention. Anyway, fuck that place.
Did you know he's 71 years old?
Jimmy Buffett? Yes, I knew that off the top of my head.
I know what we can do. I don't have my money right now, but I know what you can do with half of that $30 for Steam.
What?
Buy the starter edition of Rainbow Six Siege.
I already have the what comes after a starter?
Tom,
The doer edition.
bitch.
I don't know. What comes after a starter?
It's just
the Ender? It's not the
It's the
Ender.
regular fucking game. It's just Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Why? Well, sure, I guess. But yeah, I already have it. I bought it.
Damn, does that mean I need to get
And I have
it,
the texture
bro?
pack. I mean, it's expensive. I don't know if you'll put your $1 an hour into it.
$15?
Oh, the starter?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't get
Why
that.
not?
Because apparently it takes forever to unlock heroes.
It's just 20.
Or not heroes, with people with guns. Operators.
So here's how it works. You get instant unlock, which means you get 2 random operators from the entry level, which are Rook, Sledge, Ash, Fuse, and Mutant Smoke.
Yeah.
You need 600 apiece for the remaining entry level ones. For the rest of the 16 original, it's 12,500, which isn't that bad.
That is actually that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah, because in the original game, you start out needing, what, like 250 and then 500 and then 1,000 and then 1,500 and then 2,000, which I don't think all of that together. No, I'm sure all of that together doesn't even add up to 5,000, let alone... Or no, it does add up to 5,000. It adds up to like 6,000. Doesn't even add up to half of 12,500 though.
So it's approximately 15 hours to unlock one operator.
That's a while.
Yeah, you know, it's alright.
You know what else is alright?
What?
Like tortillas really make every sandwich better.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like wraps.
Come on, dude. Why are you lying? You don't like wraps?
Not really.
Wow.
I mean, they're okay, but like
Wow,
they're just like underrated burritos. They're not underrated. They're just like
Oh, come on.
burritos that aren't as good.
Oh, come on. Why you gotta lie? Why you gotta lie? Who are you trying to impress?
Fucking.
Who you trying to impress? Someone? Well, yeah, you after some kind of side girl that's got a sandwich fetish? Is that what's going on?
No, but
Why you
you gotta
lying?
lay down law and make sure they know to make sandwiches, not wraps.
No. First of all, a wrap is better. Second of all, you get a flavored tortilla.
What the fuck
came
is
out
wrong
weird.
with you?
You can get a you can get the flavored tortilla. Like you can get like a garlic pesto tortilla, or like a tomato basil tortilla, or like a chipotle tortilla, or
Oh my god.
like a garlic and herb or anything.
You're acting like you can't do this to bread.
What are you gonna go buy chipotle bread at your local Whole Foods?
Yes, I'll do
No.
it right now. Fuck you.
Where? No, I bet you won't. I bet you don't even have a Whole Foods.
No, I don't have Whole Foods. I have K Roger, like a pimp.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You
Don't talk shit about K Roger.
That's half foods. No, I like Kroger. It's better than
Everything. It's better than everything.
pretty much. Like Publix is
Shit.
annoying and overpriced.
Just shit.
Yeah, the fuck. What is this? Have a nice day? You don't care about my day.
Yeah, fuck you.
You know, and they're forceful about it. Yeah, go fuck yeah. And you know, they ask like, "Oh, do you want someone to bring this out in your car?"
Fuck you
No.
and your day.
Yeah. Well, you know, have a nice day.
Hey, whoa.
But don't tell me about it.
You're fucking.
I don't want to hear
messing
about
up the real problems here. You know what the real problem is?
it. Walmart.
Goddamn self-checkout. Walmart is fine.
Now I'll tell you what's wrong with Walmart. It's too big. There's too much.
No, that's not an issue.
And every time I go to Walmart, I just turn into like a terrible person.
Why, you steal shit?
Because Walmart. No, I'm not stealing anything. I mean, when I go to Walmart, I usually just buy bread that's $1 a loaf. So I might as well
you're
be stealing,
shit.
but no. No, but fucking like everybody just stands right in the fucking middle, and they don't know how to walk. People at Walmart don't know how to walk. They don't know what side to walk on. People, they're not even walking on the left instead of the right. They're walking down the middle doing zigzags and shit down the aisle. I don't get it.
That's just a problem with people, not Walmart.
Yeah, but it's Walmart especially. Like, it's not nearly as bad as a Kroger. When you're a Kroger, people mean business. They're trying to get in and get their groceries and go. When you're at Walmart, people are dilly-dallying around. You got people... What's up with these kids that just go... They're looking for something to do and they go hang out at a Walmart?
Dude, that shit, I never understood that shit. Fuck you.
That?
If you go to a department store or some shit to
hang out. What are you doing? What happened when you were a child? Where did you go wrong? Playing around at a Walmart. Come on.
Come on.
Might as well be eating fucking Chipotle bread from Whole Foods.
Get out of here.
Or raping and murdering like Jeff Bezos definitely doesn't do. Not that he would do that. He's a good guy.
He's alright.
You think he does? You think he does it though?
Rapes and murders? Apparently rape is not all that uncommon now.
Yeah, did you hear about the Aziz Ansari thing?
Yeah, somebody fucked up by accusing him, but not in a good way.
Yeah, usually it's like everybody rallies to the support of the accused.
I mean, you can't...
Or of the accuser, I mean, not of the accused.
Fuck you didn't get raped.
But, yeah, pretty much, because she said she did it consensually, and then she just said that she didn't like it. And I don't know.
Aziz.
I don't think she ever said that she got raped.
Poor Aziz, I'm sorry.
I think she just
That's
said...
like the worst thing that can happen.
I don't even know if she said
like,
sexual assault.
You have sex with this chick, and she's like, yeah, I don't like it that much. And then, like, tries to make an accusation.
Yeah, you can...
Aziz Ansari's got a small dick. And he's like, whoa.
Come on.
Whoa.
I don't think she said he had a small penis.
She just wasn't satisfied with the interaction. The touching of genitals.
Why? No, that's good. I think all that happened was she gave him head, so I don't know why she would be satisfied from it.
I don't know. Some girls like it, right?
Well, I mean, she's not getting off
They
on
just
it,
like to please.
unless she's got like a mutation. She's got like a G spot on her uvula or something.
Dude, that would make eating. She'd be one fat bitch.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Can you? All right. How about this? When you stick 2 fingers in the back of your throat, does it make you throw up?
I've never tried it. I know you have.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You stick them back there and you tickle stuff and you find the little speed bag looking thing and you diddle it a little bit and just nothing comes up.
Speed bag thing. Dude, I don't know what the fuck Steam thinks I like, but it just suggests Terraria and Minecraft clones. And bad ones.
Huh.
Who sits down and is like, I'm going to devote hundreds of hours of my life into a clone of another game?
Rape and murder, not Jeff Bezos.
Pretty consistent on the Jeff.
What do you think the worst crime Jeff Bezos has done is?
Probably some form of fraud.
I don't trust that guy. I'm not saying he rapes and murders.
You don't trust him?
Well,
You know what's crazy? We're already over an hour, which isn't a problem. I'm down with going more, but like, I don't know. I just feel like the last one took so long.
Jeff Bezos looks like a mix between Howie Mandel and
Is he bald?
a softball.
He must be bald then.
Oh, he's extremely bald. But yeah, he's like a Howie Mandel, J.K. Simmons softball kind of.
He looks
cross,
like Grunk.
who doesn't rape
He
and
looks
murder.
like Grunkle from Californication, but skinny.
Oh, he does, doesn't
Yeah. He's definitely got like a
he? Oh, he kind of looks like a
post
softball.
Californication Runkle.
What do you think the best Red Hot Chili Peppers album is?
Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Oh, you're gonna say Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Right.
The right answer.
I think you could. I think if people said either,
Don't say Stadium Arcadia.
I don't know. I'll take one.
Arcadia, whatever.
I think I would be okay with. You know what? I'd be okay with any answer because I support it. And you know what else I don't support is rape and murder.
They make good music.
I
like it. If you say like Dark Necessities or some shit, like you're probably not the biggest.
Think Jeff Bezos likes it?
Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I think he can jam out. So he's only 54.
Do you think if you are a murdering rapist, time passes faster or slower? Not that
Probably
he
a
is.
lot faster.
You think it's like time flies when you're having fun?
No,
Kind
I
of thing?
think you're just always like you're always busy with not getting caught or doing it, and that's like a very intensive thing. I imagine you have to put a lot of focus into that whenever you're concentrated on something.
Well, you would know,
Yeah,
right?
like when you're getting down and getting your hands dirty, like I imagine time is that, or you're always paranoid of like cops busting in your door, so it's always really slow. Like it's really stressful.
But I thought you said it would go fast.
It's one way or another. So no, I don't know the answer to your question.
Okay. You know who I bet would know?
Jeff Bezos.
No, I've told you time and time again that I don't think he's a
I
murdering
think he
rapist.
is.
You think he is?
No, definitely not.
Well, I think you just slandered all over him. He's worth 104 billion.
No, he's not. Is he really?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. 104.4.
Ooh, sorry. I thought I was gonna be able to.
Oh, he was before you put your slander juice on him.
Oh, now he's worth like $6.
Yeah, now he's. Yeah, you stuck your dirty slander all over him, and now he's not worth
That
anything
sounds
anymore.
fun. Sticking my dirty slander on Jeff Bezos.
Well, it would just slide right off. He doesn't have any like hair to catch it on. It'd be kind of like, well, like a. Well, I don't want to say a greased pig because that sounds rude.
Grease pigs.
He looks like J.K. Simmons in this picture. He's jacked. Jacked Bezos. It's really stupid. But no, I didn't know he was all Mr. Swole
How
over
easy
here.
do you think it would be to be swole as fuck? Not swole as fuck, but like pretty swole with that amount of money to just like pay somebody to figure it all out for you.
Like, give me my meals.
Give you meals. Give you like the minimum
wouldn't do
amount
that.
of exercise possible to just get you like there.
I wouldn't do that though.
Why not?
Yeah, I wouldn't have fun with it.
You don't have fun with it now.
No, but now I'm just like, well, you get the man keeping you down.
But if you pay,
Trying to tell
if
you
you
what
pay
to
the
eat.
man, you're in charge of the man.
Well, what are you then?
In charge of the man,
Are you the man's man?
you're man of the man.
Well, okay, who's in charge
King
of the
of
man?
men.
The king of men. That sounds a little cheesy. He's in Star Trek Beyond?
Yeah, I'm sure he paid somebody to get into that.
Star Trek Bezos.
Are you done?
Let's see.
Wait, I found a fact sheet about it.
I'm not seeing
He's
anything about him.
53. He's American, right? It says his net worth is
He's 54.
90.6 billion. So obviously, this is old, but I'm sure some of these are pretty.
Yeah, it is old because he's 54. Anybody up to their Jeff Bezos facts would know that because his birthday is January 12th.
1962.
1964.
1964. He received a Silver Knight Award from the University of Florida during high school. Interesting. Graduated from Princeton University. Founded Amazon.com in 1994. Damn, it's old as fuck. Founded, because it was originally for books, right?
I think so.
You think he ever thought it would just turn into fucking everything?
I mean, I'm sure he hoped.
He also owns the Washington Post. He owns 17% of Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
He owns Washington Post. It pretty much seems like it's like all of the Washington Post. He was Person of the Year, Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1999.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, Amazon.com's Jeff Bezos. Times Person of the Year.
You said Bezos.
I know.
Again.
I fucked that up.
You know what his real name is?
Jeff Bezos?
It's Jorgensen.
No, it's not.
He changed it.
You're wrong.
His birth name is Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen.
Yeah, he's definitely a murder rapist. You don't get away with a name
I know,
like
right?
that. That's just fucking.
Jorgensen.
What's his wife look like? She better.
Jorgensen is what they were gonna name the first Terminator, but it was too evil.
It's funny.
He was born in. His maternal ancestors live in Texas and acquired a ranch near Cotulla. Doesn't that sound like it should be a circle of hell?
No, it sounds like it should be a really annoying music festival that I hear about every year.
Right.
I'm looking at his wife, and this is gonna sound mean.
Oh wow, you sick freak.
This is gonna sound mean, but as he got more money, his wife became more attractive.
Oh, I don't think that's mean. I think that's just that just makes sense.
But in like,
Let's see.
It's almost like her face is changing. Like it is just progressively getting more attractive.
Oh yeah,
It's really weird.
I see. Some people just get more attractive the older they get. But I'm sure she's. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You gotta hope, right?
But wouldn't surprise me if she had work done.
It doesn't look like a plastic surgery kind of getting more attractive because
Yeah, you can't tell. Some of the
plastic.
time.
Oh, wait, you know, you gotta hope not. Plastic surgery is one of those things where if I see it, I do not like that at all. Get that shit out of my face.
So you can tell. Should I go get some Pop-Tarts?
Should you go get some? We could
Yeah.
possibly end the podcast before you do that.
Okay, let me go refill my water though. I'll be back.
I mean, I just told this man that we could end the podcast before he left, so he wouldn't have to leave me here while he got his Pop-Tart / water. So now what he's gonna do is he's gonna come back with his water. We're gonna end the podcast, and then he's gonna leave again to go get some Pop-Tarts. What is this man's problem? I don't understand. Bitch, I was cracking on you.
Okay, I got some water. So now I'm ready. Did you think of anything interesting while I was gone?
No, but clearly you're not opening water in this package that you're opening. Let's just end it right now.
Why would I open
I want to play
water?
some Rust, but we're going to record another one tomorrow if you can.
No, I'm just opening a bottle of water. What are you talking about? This water's pretty good. The s'mores flavor.
Thanks for watching, guys.